What's up today, guys? It's your boy Spiteful here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 of the best rat holes on the center, in my opinion. If you like this content and you want to see more of it, just let me know and I can show you. Starting off here at number 5, you want to head over to 5406. It's kind of off the side of the map next to this waterfall right here. And you want to head over to this little ledge-like structure right here and come to this opening. I mean, it's not like a huge crouch opening, but it's big enough where you could not fit certain dinos in, and you could walk in pretty decent. And it opens up into this big cavity-like structure. And in this structure, there's tons of different things you can do. I've gotten pretty big in this spot a few times, so I know it's possible, but it wouldn't really be the best spot for late game. But you could secure it pretty well, I think. It's not really the best spot late game, considering there's no really good places to breed. Moving on at number 4 on this list, you want to head over to around 6125 on the map. It's kind of next to the Snow South biome, next to the big waterfall. You can see there's like a giant pillar with a bridge leading to it near here, and like a mountain peak that's over that. But you want to head over to this little ledge-like structure right here, where you could possibly put like a turret tower or something back there, or net or something to. But you want to come to this entrance right here, which is pretty small, so you probably couldn't fit many things in there. But then again, it goes into this big cavity. It's pretty much like the last one, except this one's a little bit bigger and better in my opinion, considering it's a little bit harder to raid in my opinion. But also, once again, you wouldn't really want this to be a in-game spot, considering it's not very big to breed. I mean, if built right, it could be a super strong spot. If built wrong, you could get wiped pretty easily. So I mean, take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, this is number 4 spot on the list. Moving on to the number 3 spot on this list, you want to head over to 5346, or the coordinates are on the screen right now. And it's kind of a big structure with like some ruins in it next to the swamp and ocean area, but also towards kind of on the edge of the mid area. And there's like you'll see a giant plateau right here. You just want to head to the back of this plateau, and you'll see an opening in the ground here. And you can just go down in there. And the first floor is not very much. You could probably put some turrets or stuff on it, depending on whatever you want. Just got to beware of people who shoot rockets down. But the second floor is where it gets interesting. If you come to the back right here, the front right here, you can probably do anything you want to with, but I wouldn't recommend anything. But this long crouch right here is where it gets interesting. If you put a wall back here at the back with some stuff above, and they have to use this long crouch to get to it, it's near unraidable unless you'd have to soak it, and then again, it's going to be super hard to soak because there's not many dinos that could fit down there that would be able to soak it, especially with tech turrets. So it's pretty much, I'd say, almost unraidable online, maybe offline if they had a chance. And the bottom floor is pretty much just a storage floor, nothing really special down here. As this is a big, decent spot, has a good bit of area, I would not recommend this late game, considering you're not going to have the tames to breed in order to keep up with the other tribes on the server. Moving on to the 4th spot on this list, or the 2nd, my bad, wrong order. You're going to come to this spot on the map here, which is about 42, and you just want to go to this little ledge, go right down this little ledge, and you'll see like it's pretty big inside the first initial drop down, but there is a little mesh spot, so wouldn't really recommend putting turrets behind the mesh. Not sure how they'd feel about that. But you could walk down the hall. There's another little spot for maybe a little death wall or something. But once you walk in the inside, there's 2 different sides of it, and it opens up pretty good. I usually left the I usually put the bigger side for breeding and the other side for my crafting station. I mean, once again, this isn't really a late game spot, but it could be as long as you kept your main here and had your breeding area in some other spot. If built right, this spot is very OP. Moving on to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion, the best rat hole in the game. You want to head over to 1461, or pretty much 1361. The coordinates are on screen for any of them that I miss or mispronounce. But it's kind of near it's right down from the red ob. You'll see it because there's a giant lava river with a bridge over it. It's on the volcanic island, obviously. And you just want to head down to where there's a little walk up, and you'll see 2 boulders overlap between one another, and you can walk in, and you'll see a very long crouch. This is pretty much the longest crouch in the game, which is what makes this spot so good. You cannot uncryo anything in here at all. And if you set your death wall back here, there's no possible way of rocketing it. I'm not even sure how you would raid this. I lived in this spot 3 or 4 seasons, and I've never even got remotely touched in this spot at all. Most of the time they even failed to wipe the outside tower, and even if they didn't, they could wipe the outside tower and they literally just couldn't get in. Not really sure how you would raid this, but what you would have to do is keep this spot and then have a different main base outside of this area, because this spot right here isn't gonna be substantial for breeding. But the main base, definitely a strong main base for this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see any more videos like this, just let me know in the comments below, because I know plenty of rat holes, other base locations, and tips and tricks. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spiteful out.